Hey, what's going on? It's Nick Tai here. So today I want to talk about the power of positioning. This actually a really advanced topic, but I want to mention that because I find that if I only talk about lead generation or if I only talk about the automation, you will miss the biggest secret in the internet. That is positioning. It's like about marketing. It's all about relationship. It's not just like okay how to drive traffic, how to build a list, how to make people want to buy. It's about who you are and what's your relationship with your list. So why most marketers fail? Now, because their audience doesn't trust them. They say, hey, I do all the things, I build an email list, I publish things. Why I don't got any sale? No, the reason is because you got no trust. People don't trust you, right? So let me ask you a question. If there are two-person standing in front of you, try to sell you or try to persuade you to do something, who are you more likely to listen to? I listen to a salesperson who's selling you maybe a secret supplement that can help you lose weight, or you want to listen to a doctor who can actually give you the scientific proof, or she just look really professional. You will listen to a friend who say, hey, you have been know each other for years, or you want to listen to a stranger like you just met, you never know who he is. Right. So you can see the power of positioning. There's something I noticed that I think is pretty funny. That when people meeting a salesperson or an agency or real estate agency or something like that, they tend to be really skeptical. They will ask lots of questions. They will think, okay, let me think that, let me think about this. But when people meet a doctor, and when doctor told him, hey, you got this, this is, you should buy this medicine, they go buy it. They will never question those things. Maybe very few people will have questions about, hey, is that really good for my health? But really rare people will question the doctor because they have different position. And the power is that even though they are doing the same thing, they are all selling the product. They are all selling the supplement, all selling the medicine. If you have different positioning, you can have different selling power. So I want to imagine that how you want to position yourself, how you can become the expert. So how should we position ourselves? Now, the best positioning is you want to become an expert among their friends. So you want to become the expert and a friend of them. So as a friend, you should have the same value. You should share the common enemies and you should understand their pain. So that's why we want so much about we want to understand our audience. We want to study their mindset. We want to understand their value system. And so that's why having the avatar of your customer is so much important than anything else we mentioned in other videos. But you not only you want to become a friend of them, you also want to become an expert. You want to share how can them achieve their goal. You have to share the path, show them the method, show them the strategies. So that's how we can make our difference. So there are actually 7 different things you can do in order to build a trust. The first one is pre-framing. So it's just like how you look like, how's your uniform. Like if you dress like professional, people tend to trust you more. If you dress like t-shirts, people won't trust you much. Unless like in internet marketing world, there are many people tend to dress like a t-shirt. It's a sign for freedom. Then if that's the case, you can dress t-shirt, but it really depends on your audience. Who are you talking to? You want to dress like them or dress like the one who they will trust. Also, you want to be open to them. You want to share your flaws, share your weakness to them. Because the secret of relationship is that when we try to show our weakness, show our flaw, people will actually open their mind to us. So that's really powerful. Also, we want to show that we are someone who like them. We are just alike. So that's why we want to share our common value and we are common enemy to them. Also, you have to show your empathy. that you know their situation, you know that's their pain, their struggle, then you can understand it. When people feel that someone can understand them, they will have more trust with those people. Then we also want to build a reciprocity, which means that we can help them and give them reach a result in advance. So we can do this by publishing helpful content. Because the thing is, when people get help from other people, there will be a really urgent in their mind. It's like, I owe this one something, so I have to pay this one. I have to buy from this one in order for me to solve this inner urgency in my mind. So that's the power of reciprocity. That you help them in advance, you help them reach the result. They will have an inner voice in their mind urging them to pay you back. So that's powerful. Also, we want to become a doctor for their situation. That's why we want to diagnosis. We want to tell them what's the reason of their pain, what's the reason for their struggle, and we want to explain it to them. We want to show our understanding about the pain is better than them. Also, you will need to collect some social proof and show to your audience. So if you got any of like praise or good review of, or you got any of things that from your audience, you should screenshot them and you should ask them to shoot a video for you. So you will have a testimonial for you to use later. So you should collect lots of them so that when you publish something, you can just copy and paste those testimonial on your sales page, on your opt-in page, or on your webinar page. So there's something you can do today to position yourself as an expert. So you can change your profile picture to a more professional looking. You should hire someone who is professional photographer, and they can help you create a really professional profile picture. Also, you want to share your story, your family, your value, your enemy often, because that you can make people think they actually know you in person. And you should start publishing. Because publishing is by far the best way for you to build your authority and get traffic from all the sources on the internet. So you can publish a book, you can publish a blog, you can record podcasts, you can do YouTube video. Just do whatever you can do. For any content that you publish, you should have some educational content. So that's why teaching is so important. As long as you start teaching, people tend to just follow. So it's like people have the tendency to follow whoever is teaching. So you have to teach. Then you want to collect social proof from all the media, from all the, maybe your blog, they get a great review, they get a great comment. You just collect them, you screenshot them. Also, you can send them the email, invite them to record the testimonial video for you. Then you can have a great collection of testimonial. And if you really want to learn how to position yourself, there's a book I highly recommend. It's called The Expert Secret. So in this book, it will cover how you can tell the story, how you can tell your original story, how you can position yourself, how you can give them a new opportunity. It covers many of the aspects. Also, it's giving in your framework of the hero's journey, which means that how you can tell your story in a way that Hollywood will make the movie. So I highly recommend you to read this book. You can get it for free at nicktsai.com/expert. And all you have to pay is the shipping. So thank you for watching. I will see you in next video.